I've got a little drill for you folks today. I came up with this drill today while we were flying, just off the top of my head. And the drill is to fly through an air gate the same direction 10 times, or however many you like, and time yourself and do it as fast as you can. And I've got my timers up here with a per lap time and then the total time running. And I think this is a good drill because, well, first of all, if you can't hit air gates at all, then work on air gates like flying straight at them, right? Line up, give yourself a good run up, fly straight at it, and fly through it. But when you're racing, you don't always get the luxury of lining an air gate up straight. Sometimes you have to approach an air gate coming on a curve. And managing yourself as you're descending, ascending, curving, etc., trying to get through the gate, that's a whole different story. So if you force yourself to do laps around the air gate like this, then you can give yourself some good practice. Now this is actually what you're looking at here is the first time I ran this. I'm giving myself lots of room. I'm swinging really wide, and my time is not the absolute fastest. And so don't read too much into this. I did better on later laps. But if you are really working on this and you don't feel too confident, swing really wide and give yourself a little bit more time to line it up. And then here you'll see I tried to go a little faster and tighten it up some. And I get a little bit better time. And I could probably tighten it up a lot more with a little more practice. But another thing to point out here is that a friend of mine who flies a tweaker flew this same thing. And he, the first time out, beat my time by 10 seconds. So there's definitely, and granted, he's a good pilot too, but not to take anything away from him, but I think the fact that he was flying the smaller copter with the smaller props, and also I have about 45 degrees of up tilt, and on that particular copter he had about 20 degrees of up tilt. So he was actually able to kind of slow down a little bit and make tighter turns while maintaining good visibility. Anyway, the point is that if you're going to compare times, you got to compare apples to apples. Ooh, that was a nice tight one. I like that one a lot. You got to compare apples to apples, and the copter's makeup may make a big difference in your success of this drill. All right, so there's not much more to say about this one. Just another idea to throw out to you guys for ways that you can practice and become better pilots. Got to get through air gates if you want to be able to race, and you got to be able to hit gaps if you want to be able to fly. So if you're at the point where you feel reasonably confident hitting air gates when you're sort of get a good run up on them, then the next thing to do is to start working on hitting the air gates when you are, curving into them. And this is a drill for that. All right, so my best time was around 44 seconds. And, post your videos if you want to. Post your video of you beating that time, as I'm sure many of you will. And I will do my best. We'll see if, we'll get a little informal leaderboard going. Who knows? Enjoy the rest of my flight. And as always, happy flying.